Day 17 of Sober October in aid of Macmillan cancer support. Yes, day 17. It's been a bit of a rough day today, if I'm honest with you. In fact, I felt rough. Not physically, but sort of like mentally over the last couple of days. It's sort of like creeped up on me. Today is the first day that I have really fancied a beer. Not like a craving if I'm going to go and get one, but where I actually fancied a beer. Football was on, Liverpool played Everton. I'm a big Liverpool fan, and I thought to myself, you know what, it's Opus 12. Right, fancy a beer. I could have quite happily gone and got a bottle of vodka and a bottle of Pepsi and sat there and had a couple of vodkas and watched the football. Obviously, I didn't. I did mention to Lou about 2 o'clock-ish. I said to her, shall I go and get one of those alcohol-free bottles? And I was, at the beginning of all this, I was going to actually do, you know, like taste testing, do a review on these non-alcoholic beers. And we sort of thought, no, people can misconstrue it, that I'm actually drinking beer and it wouldn't look right. So I haven't done it. Bit of coffee. So I did say to Lou, shall I go and get one? And I'll do a review on it later on. And she went, no, don't spoil it. You're 17 days in, just don't do it. So I didn't do it. But today, I actually felt, the first time out of the full time that I've stopped drinking, that I actually felt like I fancied a drink. Obviously, I didn't do it. Also, the last couple of days, I'm sure that you lot will know people who have suffered from depression, or even maybe just that day-to-day where you've been a bit down, you know, yourself. Obviously, I suffer from bipolar, and I can sort of feel it coming on a little bit, which I'll be fighting it. Don't worry about it. I'll be fighting it. But I felt the haze come on. And what I mean by the haze, what you get is, and again, you'll know about this if you've suffered from depression. You know you've got something to do. And you know you want to go and do it, but you sort of get this like fuzz in your head and it sort of stops you from doing it, and it makes you lethargic. It makes you not feel so great. It made me feel tired. I had to get up this morning because my mate, unfortunately, this week got broken into, and they got all his stuff out ready to nick his car as well. But he woke up and scared them off. But they nicked his TV remotes because obviously they're going to take the television. They nicked his TV remote. They even nicked his bobble hat. I ain't got a clue why that. And he's in his 70s. So they nicked his TV remote. So he couldn't turn his television on. He's not very technical. So we had to go to Curry's, get him one of those universal remotes, and I had to program it. So we did that. I got back to watch football. And then I wanted to... I've got 4 reviews. I've just got to record the FaceTime to. Obviously, I'm a vape reviewer if you don't know that. And I had to record these. And yesterday I was going to do it, and today, and I've just had that fuzz. So I end up having a bit of a nap. I keep having a nana nap in the afternoon. There's not much more I can do because I can't go to work because we can't work. And so again, 8 o'clock, I've had a bath. I'm sort of ready for bed-ish, and I'm going to try and get them actually recorded. I don't have to edit them. I just need to record them. So I'm going to try my best after this is uploaded, to get them edited. Big shout out to everybody as well who commented yesterday about obviously Louise's appointment being changed. I haven't commented back. I'm going to do that all tomorrow. Again, it's a nightmare. Louise seems to have took it in a stride. I don't know whether she's sort of like thought, well, there's nothing I can do about it. I've been a little bit upset about it. We've been in touch with the doctor. I think he's going to be pushing it. But obviously with everything what's happening with the virus, and here in Doncaster, the actual virus rate's going up. So you don't know if we're going to go up to another tier. So yeah. It's been a funny week. Obviously, we're on Saturday. It's been a funny week. I felt it a little bit funny. Obviously, with all the news we had with the family, then this with the appointment, and I'm sort of feeling a little bit fuzzy. But I've just like sort of laid in the bath and thought to myself, do you know what? We've got 3 days. 3 days and we're in the 20s. I can't believe it. 3 days and we're in the 20s. The support that I'm getting from you all is absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. I'm really enjoying going through all the comments. People are sharing it out on Twitter. Big love to Claire, Lee Armitage, Lisa, Ross, Orion's Braces, Gary Kenny, Darth Vapor. There's loads of you. If I've missed you out, please don't. Sarah, Pam. There's loads. And if I've missed you out, I will catch you up. At the end, what I'm going to do is, me and Louise were talking about it. We're going to go through all the comments. We're going to get all your names, and we're going to put you up on that last day, and we're going to thank you. So we're going to put you up on the last video, which is going to be brilliant. I can't believe that we're sort of like on that home straight now. We're on that home straight. By the time Tuesday comes, which will be the 20th, we've got 11 days. 11 days. Yeah. And we have raised, the amount hasn't gone up, but a lot of people have messaged me also and said that obviously when it gets down to payday towards the end of the month, they're going to donate. Totally understand. I know what the boat that everybody's in. It's just absolutely horrible with this virus at the minute. It's just absolutely horrible. It's a bit scrimp and saved. And I tell you what, how much is food going up? I went to the belly pork. I love a bit of belly pork. Now, you used to be able to get belly pork really, really cheap. I'd do it in cider, make a bit of a gravy out of it. I went to have a look. It was nearly £4 for 6 of them. It only used to be a couple of quid. What's happening to pigs? Are they going extinct or something? Couldn't believe it. Belly pork, so expensive. I remember we were talking about this. I remember when you used to be able to get oxtail and you used to get neck of lamb and stuff like that, and it were really, really cheap. Pig's cheek, stuff like that, and you used to be able to make stews out of it and other bits. Now, restaurants are using these cheap meats, and it's gone up. It's gone up. The day of the butcher is gone now. Half the butchers around here are closed. I always used to shop at a butcher because you used to get your meat cheaper. And if you went there every week, he'd throw an extra couple of sausages in or a load more bacon. He'd look after you. But the supermarkets have took that over. Look at me going off on a rant about food. It's Sober October. We are still on £1,300. We've still got another £300 to come as well. So we're over £1,500, which is absolutely amazing. I was really chuffed as well. I know I showed you yesterday that Macmillan getting in touch with me. That was amazing as well. And they keep retweeting it as well. So that's massive support. Again, get these vlogs retweeted. Get them sent over Facebook or wherever you can share them. Tag your friends into it, the whole lot. The more people get to see it, the better it is. And they can see the experience. People know that they're not alone. I've really been enjoying doing the vlogs. I really have. And it's been lovely doing something a little bit different than my vaping channel. It's going to give me a good kick up the arse to get the Urban L.B.V channel going as well. And we're going to be doing some other little bits and bobs. So yeah, big love. It's Saturday night, people. I hope you are all having a fantastic night. I hope you're all safe and sound. Thank you again for all your support. And we'll see you tomorrow. It is Sunday tomorrow. I'm actually going to be messing around my computer tomorrow, so it might be just like a live one on my phone or something like that. We've still got the live to set up with Louise. I'll let you all know about that, and we'll all have a little bit of a chat. Because that last live went really, really well. So we'll do something like an half an hour chat on it. So I keep saying so. Big love to everybody, and I'll see you tomorrow. Good night, end of day 17, and we are out.